SP3 space phase theory has recently undergone scientific survey testing. It passed with flying colors. This video will discuss the testing and what it means. First, a quick review of the space phase theory. The theory explains all phenomena in the universe based on the concept that empty space is not actually empty. A substrate or medium is present, which the theory calls space phase. Most times, like oxygen in the air, we cannot see space phase, but we can see what it does if we look closely. Space phase guides matter, which means providing gravity as guidance to planets so they orbit around the sun, and guidance to the hair on your head if you rub a balloon to gather static electricity. Space phase also can stiffen to provide coherence corridors. These are invisible paths through which matter moves without propulsion, like that orb shown on video to the U.S. Congress as a UAP. Also, space phase, when stiffened by the passage through it of matter or energy, it will stay stiffened for a while. That is called memory. So, to review, space phase provides us all with gravity as guidance, sometimes a direction of preference for our hair to rise against gravity if static electricity is around. Space phase can be conditioned by the passage of energy or matter, what we call flux, to provide corridors of coherence. Those invisible paths may persist for a while after the energy or matter has passed, which means other matter or energy can use the same path. Now, let's talk about testing. To prove a theory, scientists often start by pre-registering a method for taking a survey. The survey is directed to a behavior predicted by the theory. The survey lists exactly which criteria will be used to select cases, and how those cases compare to a control group. The numbers below Survey 1 refer to the number in the online list at the website jamesebeecham.com. There you will be able to read the pre-registered paper and all the details of the post-registration survey. Analysis of these 15 cases according to the pre-registered method showed that the movement of these orbs aligned well with predictions of space phase theory, and the control cases confirmed. Success with Survey 1. The second survey was directed at the prediction of space phase theory that luminous orbs had specific behaviors. The survey method was again pre-registered. Then the AI agent was instructed to carefully follow the pre-registered method to select cases and compare to controls. The results demonstrated that the predictions of the space phase theory for galactic scale Fermi bubbles allowed the symmetry and persistence observed, while the predictions for ball lightning allowed the brief coherence observed, and the behavior of the locally observed orbs was consistent with SP3 predictions. Success with Survey 2. Survey 3 evaluated the space phase claim of memory. That's where conditioning of space phase occurs due to passage or flux of matter and energy through an area of space phase. Again, the survey method was pre-registered. Then the AI agent was instructed to carefully follow the pre-registered method to select cases and compare to controls. The results indicated that 30 luminous domain cases were selected and compared to 38 matched controls. A flux environmental index, or FEI, was calculated for each. A statistically significant elevation in FEI among luminous cases was found relative to controls. This finding supports the hypothesis the luminous domain events preferentially occur in higher flux environments, as space phase theory predicted. These early successes in testing are encouraging. Independent testing by various scientists will be needed over the coming years if the space phase theory is to be further substantiated and widely accepted. If and when it is, the benefits for all of us could be substantial. Thank you.